It's slime time! Hello, fans. Are you ready to make more progress on Disgaea? I'm gonna make more progress. You're not. You're just watching me. But you know what I mean. We're gonna not finish the game, but I think next week we'll finish it probably, if all goes well. But how's everyone doing tonight? One of you, probably that's viewing. That's fine. More people filter in as we get going. But I did want to make a random comment that I was thinking about while I was waiting for the stream to go live. I noticed a trend with people who write of not using the measurement system of their own countries for some reason. Like, as an American, I do not use imperial measurements at all. When I write stories, I actually use metric system. And the reason for that, well, there's actually a couple of reasons. One, it doesn't take place in the US, the story I'm writing. It's like a fantasy world, so you do whatever. And I could be like some fantasy worlds and just make up measurements, just fictional stuff for their world. But then people aren't gonna know what that means. There's gonna be a bunch of gibberish words, and they won't be able to conceptualize. Like if I just say, yeah, it's 40 selge to that town. They don't know what a selge is, so they can't imagine what the distance is, and it has no weight. You know, if at least I use an existing measurement system, then people can maybe figure that out. And I set it on metric because it's very clean, it's easy to convert, and it's a story that can be read all around the world, so not everybody reading is going to be an American. There are going to be people in Europe, there's going to be people in Asia potentially, and more commonly, people are going to know metric than imperial measurements. So it just made the most sense. But I know a guy who's Polish, so he's in Europe. They use metric there. And for some reason in his story, he uses feet and inches for his measurements. And he uses all imperial measurements, which is really weird. It's like, why are you doing that? That's not your measurement system. So it seems like authors just don't want to use their own country's system. They just want to use the opposite of whatever is common where they are. It's very weird. You have a question, Caesar? You wish to ask the slime? How do you feel about the Nintendo Switch 2? I don't know what to feel about it yet. It's a little too new. I'll have to feel it out and see how it goes, what it gets. Because, I mean, there are some Switch games that I would like to maybe stream someday. Like, even like Switch 1 games. So I figure rather than like I thought maybe I would get a Switch 2 and use the backwards compatibility and just stream like the Switch 1 and 2 games through that. But I don't know. I'm not decided yet, especially since I heard that some games don't have backwards compatibility. They don't work with the Switch 2. So there'll be some games that are Switch 1 that won't even work at all. Everyone's hyped, please Soul Calibur 2 made its return. Oh yeah, because they have the, GameCube, was it GameCube Virtual Console now? On Switch 2? So they got stuff like Soul Calibur 2, and what else was there? There's a couple of things on there that like really rare games as well. Yeah, a lot of fighting games are getting ported to there. There's like a Street Fighter 6 version, yeah. You've got, was it Wind Waker? Probably? I'm just guessing. I don't keep up with my game. I never had a GameCube, so I don't really know too much about the GameCube library. I kind of missed out on that one. My first Nintendo console was a Wii. I'd never had one before that. Now the April Fool's question. Yes, I'm an April Fool. Well, actually, I'm not an April Fool. I'm an all-time fool. Did you not know that slimes are able to shapeshift? I can turn into any shape I like. That's why I am currently in a human shape instead of a slime ball. So you were a Circean. I have not done that before. I have not shapeshifted to a bird or a tree. Maybe next April Fool's. I mean, who knows? Depends on what day it falls on of the week. We might not even stream if it doesn't fall on a stream day. So you never know. But I am a little disappointed. So on the viewer rewards for that stream last Tuesday, I left in the head pat Shui reward. It was something you could have redeemed and nobody noticed it. I actually had it set up so that if you redeem that, it would actually do the head pat. And nobody took advantage of the opportunity to head pat. So you missed a chance to quote-unquote head pat Lilim. Yes, that. But except while Lilim's model was on the screen. Because she never has that enabled when she streams. So that was like your one opportunity to do it. But nobody took advantage of that. So now it's too late. Why'd you egg me? Now I've got egg on my face. I don't know if I call it where you say how she enjoying her vacation, it makes it sound like she went on a trip or something. Which kind of funny, like, I guess technically you could call it a vacation, but like not in that kind of sense. That's why we just say it's like a hiatus. She's just not streaming. There's not like any vacation. Like, how'd she enjoy it? She's not like on a vacation somewhere that she's enjoying it. She's not relaxing on the beach, sipping a margarita or anything. But that's how we say, oh, how's she enjoying her vacation? Ah, yes, that's right. She's, having a great time on the beaches of Belize. I don't know. She's currently in Akihabara. No. But anyway, I do need to get started on tonight's main feature. If I could find... I played so many games recently. I don't even see Disgaea in the list here. Oh, here it is. It's so many games back. Vera. So... let's get a game currently in That was a good one, Beyond. I should have thought of that. I don't know why I think of the obvious. That's right, she's vacationing in Transylvania. Epic Universe is coming. When is that?
Nipponichi Software presents.
This is Oh, yes, actually, funny you mention that, Caesar. I know somebody who's working on that. I have a friend who works for Universal, I guess. Because he was showing pictures of, like, some of the stuff they were doing, for, like, the stuff they're building. Yeah, in Orlando. He was, showing some kind of, like, haunted house, not haunted house, like, some kind of, like, forget what it was called. There was something kind of like, it was kind of like a haunted house type thingy. I forget what it was now. I don't remember details too well. But yeah, he was like working on a thing there, because he's like staff for the park. Dark Universe, yeah, that's what it is, Dark Universe. He did Dark Universe and he did the Mario Park as well. Yeah, Super Nintendo Land. Which apparently was a mess because, like, when they were doing some kind of weird thing with the construction that when actually, I don't remember details well, but hold on one second. I can pull up the message. Let me read what he said, because I have terrible memory. Okay, yeah, there's a clumsy mistakes that he had to fix. Because basically the plasters were getting stucco all over the finished walls, and they had to like go back and like get that fixed before they opened it. So it was like a kind of a disaster, honestly, setting up for the Nintendo Land. But they got it done. Okay, so time for Act 2, Episode 2. Your family's gonna go. Well, I hope you have fun. I have never been anywhere near Florida in my life. But I am a West Coast slime, so that's a given, I guess.
Where do you wish to go?
Icefield World. That's right. I forgot they have a new one here. Demon Freezer. Hollywood does... Hollywood has Super Nintendo World. Never rode an amusement park ride your whole... Have you ever been to an amusement park at all? Even if you haven't ridden the rides? Because that's kind of wild to think that somebody's never been to an amusement park before. I always think that everyone's had to have gone at least once. I don't think they had museum ice cream where he lives. You've been to amusement parks but did nothing. Okay, well at least you've gone. It's weird that you did nothing. What a lame-o. You went to the park and just sat around and did nothing. You gotta live a little. I live in California, yes. Wait, so she took you to the theme park, but she didn't let you ride any rides. What was the point of taking you there? Well, we're at in California. California's a very big state, Caesar. It was a school trip. Did you at least have some candy or something? You had to have done something while you were there if you didn't ride a ride. I hope you didn't just like walk around and do nothing at all. Los Angeles? Okay, yeah, that's too far away. Los Angeles is like, I think 9 hours away from where I live. You ride bumper cars, but I don't count. I mean, the bumper cars are at least a ride. That's something. So, safety hazard. Okay. I know the first time I ever went to an amusement park, all I did was like bumper cars. And then I did like the like teacup ride. And I did like go-karts. Which the teacups are also not a safety hazard, but still an amusement park ride.
Are you
It's like, as long as you want to like the... Shut up! I do not need my game to talk to me while I'm talking to my viewers. You let me talk to my viewers right now, game. What do we have rides here too? I mean, you have rides everywhere, I think. But yeah, as long as you did like the kiddie rides, the gentle rides as they call them, then that's still like doing something. You don't have to go into a roller coaster to be considered using the theme park, you know. I actually haven't ridden many roller coasters, believe it or not. I've been on a couple, but not a lot.
Poor Biko. She must be so frightened. We're coming for you.
My, you truly are concerned for her, aren't you, your overlordship?
Of course I am. Whenever I see that innocent child, I'm overcome with emotion.
Oh? So does our little Marjoline evoke the same reaction?
No, because she's like thousands of years old.
Do you truly believe that I, Overlord Ivar, have fallen so low that a 10,000-plus-year-old hag can stir my heart?
Anyway, as I was saying, your first music park was in Tampa. Oh yeah, what's in Tampa? Busch Gardens? Oh, okay, I've heard of that. So I'm getting some, I'm figuring out Ivar here. He only likes actual children. He doesn't like lowly babas. Which is interesting. Does that just mean he's a pedophile then? First time you int Aloe Scream in Christmas Town, a true lolicon.
Well, my apologies for being a hag, you detestable pervert lord.
So here's the thing, she's getting upset. But if he said he was into her, she would also be upset. That's the only problem with this, is that there's no way to please her in that situation. Like if he says, oh, you're a 10,000-year-old hag, so I'm not into you, she's upset and calls him a pervert. But if he said, oh yeah, I'm into you too, she would still be upset and call him a pervert. It doesn't matter. So I don't know if she has a right to be upset if she is mad no matter what option he picks. Accurate, that's sexist beyond accurate woman response.
Pervert? I believe there's been a dreadful misunderstanding. You see, I actually had a younger sister around Biko's age as well.
Only way to win is to be attractive.
Much like Biko, she was truly a lovable little girl.
Oh, does he actually have like a sympathetic backstory? Oh no, I missed the week theme. Sorry, Caesar, I didn't see it. I made a boo-boo and didn't do the baby talk reward. I hope you forgive me, Caesar. I will talk like Babby now. I hope you enjoy my Babby talk. Anyway, about Ivar. What do you have to say about Ivar?
Oh, I see. So that's the reason you're so concerned about Biko.
Never would have guessed you had a sister too. So, why isn't she here with you?
I had a prediction about this. They want to set up like something tragic happened to his sister, but why should it be something stupid to them shade your expectations?
She died from an illness.
Never mind, he actually is tragic. I'm sorry, Ivar. I take it back.
What?
It happened hundreds of years ago.
This is actually sad.
It's just, from the moment I first heard of Biko, she reminded me of my younger sister. Because of that, I can't think of Biko as some stranger.
So that's why. I don't know what to say.
You need not say anything, Zed. Now, let us go save her.
Okay, real talk though, I actually feel bad for making fun of Ira now. I thought they were gonna play him off as a kind of joke character and have like a joke excuse. But no, they played that straight. He actually has a sad past. I feel bad for him now. If he had like a younger sister that died. No, we can't call him the Syscon and the Lilycon. He actually has like pure innocent reasons for wanting to protect Biko.
I shall go forth. Simulation complete.
I want a break, dude! The time has arrived!
Are you ready?
Shall we commence?
Oh, not reinforcements.
What?
I'll send him flying!
You little
Leave it to me! This feels rather pleasant. What? Barely grazed me.
The AI is not smart enough for this.
My turn!
Error.
Your cousin's playing VR and raging out.
What?
What game?
What? I shall lend you my strength.
Wait, too many turns.
Not bad. Barely grazed me.
You defy me?
I'll send him
I shall
flying!
lend you my strength.
You fool!
What about VR chat would make somebody rage? It's not even a game, it's just chat.
This world is
I'm so
calling
angry at
enemies
people.
too, huh?
Yeah, it just proves that Cerberus is definitely here somewhere.
They put a game in VR chat. I've never touched VR chat before, I don't have a VR headset or anything, so I'm not like familiar with it.
He called them failures in his quest to create a god of destruction. But just how many people did he experiment on?
Imagine being mad at a game. Like you've never been mad at a game beyond. Don't act like that.
A staggering number of them from the look of it. I've no idea what his goal is, but he's completely obsessed.
Zed, just who exactly is Cerberus? All I can say for certain is that he's no ordinary dog.
What an astute observation. She was gonna call him Archibald, yes. What an astute observation, Archibald.
He said something about being a super sage before he was a dog. but I thought he was just full of it.
I feel like Schieffer has had harder bosses than that. But god darn it, Beyond. I should have known you were gonna do that. I'm not touching that one.
Did you just say Super Sage? Could he, by any chance, be visual?
Me? Oh. You have a new name now.
Visual? Do you mean Super Sage Visual?
I may have superseded his name, that's probably who he is then, yeah.
That's impossible! That little mutt? Although, that would explain how he managed to create a god of destruction.
But why did he create God of Destruction?
The hell are you talking about? If you got something to share, then spit it out already!
You might not be smart enough to understand it.
Super Sage Visual is a renowned first-rate spellcaster. Everyone who practices magic has heard of him. As unbelievable as Super Reincarnation is, it all makes sense if he was the one behind it.
Gonna play some NPC too? Alright, have fun.
If he is involved in all of this, then there's something I should confess. Long ago, I allowed Super Sage Visual to conduct research on gods of destruction deep beneath my castle.
That's how he knew about the lab. Okay, we're just gonna cut off the story there. You could have continued that train of thought, but whatever. I guess it's for next chapter. Or not next chapter, next map, whatever it's called. I mean, he might still be a creepy idiot, but he's not that bad, I guess. Okay, Vet. I'm still curious how they're gonna make this story make sense. Like, if they actually pull this off, this might be the best Disgaea story in a series. But I'm skeptical now, because I feel like they've written themselves in a corner in some ways. Because you have Cerberus, who is trying to achieve some goal that, if we take him at his word, is related to his former loved one turning into a god of destruction, and he had to kill her. And he's been trying to find ways to undo that, and it never worked. And whatever he's planning, I assume that the lady that gave Zed the tip on how to defeat the god of destruction without killing it, and got Beagle back to herself, I assume that lady is the former lover of Cerberus. But if that's the case, she doesn't want him to do what he's doing and wants Zed to stop him. So, and he's aware of that now. He's like, he even commented like, oh, she really must want me to stop or whatever. So he's not doing it for her. Whatever he's doing is not for her. Which is weird. It's a very weird selfish ambition that he's got. And even though, like, she was supposedly this callous to it, even if that's not what she wishes, he's still gonna do it anyway, whatever he's doing. So, like, if he doesn't either he doesn't want to bring her back, and he's trying to do some other kind of thing that's, you know, grander and crazier than that, or he just is being super selfish. But then, there are points where he's trying to provoke Zed into being like this murderous, angry, whatever. He's like, oh yeah, unleash your anger. So it's like, well, what is the point of that? Like, is his plan to make Zed just kill him? Like, does he just want to die or something? But then he shouldn't just be doing this like weird sneaky business and running off. He should just let Zed kill him if that's what he really wants. Like Zed was ready to do it. So obviously he's not trying to die necessarily because he's not given the opportunity for it to happen. It's really weird. Like it's like there's some kind of trap he wants Zed to play into, and he needs to get Zed angry enough for it to work. I don't understand really. And on top of that, he said he still needs Biko for his plans, yet his original plan involves Zed killing Biko. So it doesn't make any sense. If Zed saving Biko derailed his plan and I has to make a new plan and kind of adapt and change stuff, how's Biko part of his plan still? It doesn't make any sense. A lot of things just don't add up to me. They just seem like it's just random plot twist, and we don't really know how it even makes sense and works in the end. That's the impression I get. I don't know, maybe it'll surprise me and it'll all make sense in the end, but right now I can't see any logic to the story. There's a lot of just random pieces are thrown there for the sake of, oh,
Follow me, please.
this'll catch him off guard. But we'll see. I definitely give him a check because up until that plot twist, I thought the story was really good and made sense and everything seemed to add up. And the plot twist of Cerberus being evil is not a problem in itself. That's a good plot twist. But the circumstances behind what he's trying to accomplish seem very muddy and don't quite add up, so there might be some plot holes there.
What? You're mixed up in this God of Destruction stuff too?
I thought you knew that. You pointed out the experience behind his, whatever.
Indeed. However, I never imagined it would ever come to this.
Well, here's the thing about plot twists. If there is no evidence, so it's not possible. So basically, if you can't see it coming because they don't give you any hints and they just blindside you with it, then it's not satisfying because they figure, well, that's just BS. It's not even a plot twist at that point. It's just, yeah, we're just gonna, make crap up and just throw out nowhere, and there's, it feels like it doesn't make sense. It feels like a plot twist if you do it that way. So the alternative is to make a plot twist where they have little hints along the way so that you can kind of figure it out and get a satisfaction of aha, I saw the plot twist. So it's to say it's a good plot twist isn't saying that, oh, it's good because I never saw it coming kind of thing. Yeah, you're supposed to see it coming. It was executed, I'm not saying it has to be, but the ones that are easiest to execute well, I guess, are ones where you have a legitimate chance to figure it out, whether you did or you didn't. You should be able to see it coming. They should set it up. If they don't give any setup, then it's a bad twist. So to be at least a good plot twist, it has to be set up. Unless you do the very rare plot twist where there are hints of something, but there's no indication that there is even going to be a plot twist because the medium that, the way the story's presented doesn't, okay, I get it's hard to explain. Let's say you're watching something that's, presented as a slice of life show, right? So you think, okay, there's not gonna be a plot twist, it's just a slice of life. But there still are, weird hints of something being off. But it still kind of just feels, okay, but this is still just slice of life. And all of a sudden, it's oh, just kidding, it's not slice of life, it's this thing. That, if you do it correctly, can be a really genius plot twist. That kind of thing, where no, you're not gonna see it coming because you weren't even looking for a plot twist, but there was evidence there that something was amiss. But those are the hardest to execute, And most people that try to do that cannot get that right. That's very easy to screw up. So it's easier to do the one where you leave all the information there for the audience, and then they get to feel the joy of, oh yeah, I figured it out, haha, I got the plot twist, you know? So this game's kind of doing that, where it's like, okay, we gave you the opportunity because that's the easy one to not screw up. And then the player feels good when they get it right, too. It's like it's a win-win. Reminds me of that certain schoolgirl zombie show. I don't know what that is.
Creating a god of destruction is pure evil. Shame on you, Prism Overlord.
I mean, he's an overlord and a demon. He should be doing evil stuff. Isn't that part of the job description?
Visual tempted me with the opportunity to fight a god of destruction, so naturally... I mean, come on! Who wouldn't want to face the strongest god of destruction? Ask any overlord.
The Hand.
Just imagine a super crazy battle pew, 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 between the super awesome Ivar and the biggest, baddest god of destruction!
Okay, I love that he just added a random pew 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 in there. That's not in the script. He just decided, I'm gonna do it. I love this voice actor, whoever he is. He is amazing.
So, it actually does come back to this idiot. Looks like execution's back on the table.
But wait, I regret it! Once I learned that it required a sacrifice, I banished him before he could create one.
Huh? Banished him? And you're sure that was before he made a god of destruction?
Yes, and because of that, he indubitably bears a grudge against me. This must be his way of getting revenge.
Yeah, I love when VAs get to have fun with roles. It just makes it so much more fun to experience. And Nippon HTSC is lucky with getting a lot of people who do that. Like, there's some older games they have where you can just tell the VAs went wild and were just having a blast. Like, there's this one game, it's not like Disgaea technically, it's Disgaea adjacent, but Phantom Brave. The original Phantom Brave, which by the way has a sequel that I have to stream someday. But the original Phantom Brave game, there was these two characters that were basically cheering on the protagonist, and they were having it was kind of like they were having an argument of who the bigger fan of her was. It was just so funny, their interaction. The VAs were just having a blast with it, and I just loved seeing that.
Here's the finisher! Here's my 2 weeks notice. Here's the finisher! I won't accept this.
Here goes!
Leave it to me!
Oh, I'm probably getting messed up with the geopanels, aren't I? No entry. Fair enough. You can help no entry.
Detected.
I can't even. Can't we just stop already?
Shall we commence?
We're still doing this?
To protect my family!
Well then,
It's just gonna be hard to get to the enemy. You get ranged attacks, right?
Absolutely
Understood.
no range to the likes of you!
Simulation complete.
Can't we just stop
We
already?
can't gang up on them that easy, though.
Get off already. Time to
Understood. Simulation complete.
We're still doing this.
They're not gonna win this, are they?
Here's the finisher!
Yeah, the AI's too stupid. I feel like the enemy AI is smarter than my AI. So they're not doing things that make sense. Oh, they're paralyzed. That might make it part of the problem. actually. I'm gonna just do that. It's not that great, though. Does she have anything? Okay, she has have Assault Circus. The heck? Why are there no targets? It's supposed to go. I've never seen a target on this spell on this skill. It should be 2 in front, right? 2, but it says no target. I suck at the crap. We can't throw. Oh, we're no entry tile either.
Go!
Didn't know you had a neck beam. I'm gonna have to restart this. Reinforced, but I didn't even get through the first wave. Stupid paralysis is what's messing it. My whole party is paralyzed. I should have done that to start with. His attack's running. Thank you very much.
We're still doing this? Shall we commence?
I'll show you the power of love! Crescendo! Things are really heating up! Wanna get cracked? Got it!
She's the whole team!
The rhythm of my
I'll
song.
re-educate you!
Give me a hand! Prepare yourself! We're still doing this?
Kinda, this is gonna work. How do we make this stage work? How does it make sense? Invincible but ally damage? I forgot, what is this stage? It's probably over there. I don't even get over there. Can I get over there? I don't think this is accessible. Yeah, I don't think you actually can access that. It's part of the stage.
No hazard pay, dude.
What happens? If he stands like, he'll be invincible, but you still take the damage. I have to test this.
Here's my 2 weeks notice, dude.
Okay, no, it does still kill him. Okay, well, I learned that. This stage
I
sucks.
wanna clock out already, dude.
Leave it to me, Overlord Ivar, the strongest in the universe!
Understood.
La la la, off to battle! Watch this!
Fear me.
I can fight!
Let's end this quick.
Desco's going!
To protect my family.
Actually, Adele sucks for this. Let's go with Fury.
I'll suppress you. Let's go.
Work to death, dude.
Here goes.
Wow, he died in one turn. Why did it do so much damage? Like, gear does not up to gear. It's dude, not dude. But hello, Dingle Danger Noodle. It's an interesting name. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Dupe? Sure, why not? Sounds like goo. Now I can't hit me in a position where it does anything. Possibly. Actually, before he does that, you go back here. I keep forgetting that floral shower when I have a chance. It that a tourist can do anything. Not from that position. Dude.
Understood.
Really good cat. Oh, these stupid people are the ones that are doing the paralysis, aren't they? That was the weird... whatever this thing is. That's a bad combination when you're getting paralyzed and you're getting chased by a geo panel that's gonna instantly kill you in one turn. Cause you can't move to get out of its range. I think I'm lost this one already.
Wow! Time to sing!
Okay, no, Aber can move again. As a she can't move, okay. Well, that's gonna be problematic. Dude. Why are you doing? Oh, don't wanna do that. I'll do it this way, though. Well, he's got one of those, too. Stocking up your attacks.
Impossible! I won't accept this!
Search and destroy!
Is she still paralyzed? She's gonna die.
The power of love!
I assume the base pal's safe. Oh, but now she can't get out of the way. I don't like this. This is such a bad match. You guys don't understand. This is like one of those auto-scroller games. But somehow as an SRPG, which doesn't make any sense. It's like, oh, you gotta outrun the wall or you die. What do you mean you can't do the Disgaea rules? Disgaea to hold her. At least the enemy's dead.
Well then, shall we begin?
This is where it gets good. Leave it to me.
I can't deploy anyone
Here I go.
because they would just instantly die if I tried to. What happens when it reaches yellow? Does it encroach upon that too?
La la la.
Okay. La throw. Get back in there. Die. Cause the Geo panel actually covers the base panel.
It seems it's my turn.
My turn never
Yes, it
ends.
eats up the yellow. That's interesting. I don't know what that means for me. Not sure how the AI just didn't game over already. But for this point, did they really move that fast? Because I can't move that fast. Not with this stupid snaking path. Doesn't help that much.
Well then, shall we begin?
I shall go forth.
I have to get. Oh my goodness. This is not working. That'd be a good idea. And really, all the enemies paralyze you. What the heck? Take some of the holy water. Actually, no. Don't have enough space to stand. Oh no. He can't make it. Look there, please save our stupid idiot.
Got it. Prism Rangers. Up we go. There.
Follow my lead.
We're still doing this.
That did nothing.
I'll show
It's not gonna work. It was Kilia's alternate skill, SS plus skill doing no damage. What's up with that? Defense isn't that high. Oh, what's his support skill? She practically has nothing she can use. You're useless, Melodia. Yeah, this is really obnoxious.
Are you ready? Follow my lead. Let's do this. Are you ready?
Still he can kill? Venus. Can't do much more.
Can't we just stop her? It's time for justice.
I've done it!
What did you do?
I'll show you. Time. We're still doing this? Nothing I can't do.
Hint. Encroaching is too great. And friggin' nobody can move.
Oopsie. Pardon me.
You can't shoot that far. This is far harder than it needs to be. Especially with reinforcements. Like encroaching insta-death. Enemies that paralyze you on every hit. And reinforcements. It's like, what the hell? You need to be massively over-leveled to have a chance. Even on this AoE stuff, I don't know if I can do it. Gee. I just used 1, 2, 3, 5 skills on them, and nobody died.
We're still doing this?
Too tanky.
This is where it gets good.
What kind of unit is this even? This sure recognizes this enemy type. Yeah, now I'm in a situation where all 3 of these characters are gonna die next turn because they can't move. So this isn't really winnable.
Welcome.
Do I need to shop? I think I'm just out. My bonus DLC equipment, I guess, no longer is good. It's carried me this far, but not any longer. It's the next weapon type. I
I'll be
don't
awaiting
use.
your next visit.
I should be looking at the people who are rank 1 to Thou. What do you have equipped? A gun. Spear. Another gun. Bow. Axe. I'm not to remember all
Welcome
that.
to the Rosen Queen Company.
I think it was a spear? For... Where is he? You. I bar. I remember who is next. Now... She has an axe. Well, less hit and speed, but way more attack.
Thank you very much.
Merci. Interesting, but don't time to mess with that. I drag gun for Kyuki, bow, and another axe.
Welcome.
Space rifle. I think their mech girl needs a space rifle. Where are you, Kyuki? That mower's like all of her other stats. But her attack output will be better though. So I guess it's worth it. I'm gonna say an axe for Fuka. Maybe we'll see. It may or may not be. Oh, that's not actually that good. Oh wait, sorry, I'm looking at the wrong stats. No, it is actually good because of the attack. And yeah, bow from Melodia. She definitely needs that. I'm not giving her a weapon in ages. Not as much attack up as I would think.
We'll be awaiting your next visit.
Okay, so who else needs to quit? Valvi. They'll see spears. Fist for you. Fist for you. I'll get a sword for Mel.
Welcome to the Rosen Queen Company.
I forgot what I just looked at. This is so hard to manage. So I get his spear, don't I? Philiactic was one of them. There's a bunch of people that eat at Fist West. Like, for some reason... Desco uses fists. And Ardell uses...
Thank you very much.
They're leaving way out. Or am I still missing people? I think that's... Everyone is going to be deployed. Whether that makes any difference, though, remains to be seen.
Welcome.
let's look at defensive gear. It's gonna be very important for people who are using bad AI. Cerberus and scale mail. Well, everyone was important anyway. You didn't have a peaceful armor there either. The only problem having this many characters is managing it becomes a name. You feel like napping, eyes are heavy. I'm sorry, my party management's so boring. I'm gonna replace those though. You woke up early? Honestly, I'm tired. I didn't sleep enough. I didn't wake up earlier than I normally do, I just didn't get to sleep early enough. So I can have like the other problem. Better shoes?
We'll be awaiting your next
I
visit.
bought them a bunch of crap. Let me see what a grind map looks like.
Follow me, please.
Good see. Oh no, what was the one that had the grinding on it? Griffin's Chamber. Let's see what the details of this one. Oh, okay. They just gave me 3 of these guys. Alright, let's see what we do at auto battle. The problem with these guys is they do mass amounts of damage to get the XP from them.
Detected.
Search and destroy!
I'm doing all zeros.
My turn.
Like I'd go down. Like I'd go down.
Yeah, I know battle's not working.
Sardines.
Darn it. Brucey. Mana. Experience. Actually.
Feels good, dude.
We start with attack first. I think tile works weird in this game. Let's see what this does.
I died.
See, if you do it right, it works. It's just that the AI is not smart enough to do that. You did the last guy.
I'm up.
They like to do their attacks individually.
My turn.
And that's the problem. You got it combined into one sequence.
This is wonderful. Take a
Here we
bow,
go.
everyone.
I have to get them high enough level where they can do that on their own now. Oops. The fact there's 3 enemies also complicates. So I might not use this one, now that I think about it.
Oh, I'm up.
Here
Oops,
goes.
I didn't want to do that. Why don't we use the World Chamber? Because at least that one only has 1. This is too weak though. Back in buffing.
Leave it to me.
I died.
That was way too easy.
Let me know when you're ready.
So let's cheat shot this. This is what I should be doing, skewing for experience and not mana. And then... Destroy 5.
See you again.
Where do you wish to go?
Oh, high level is he on that?
Family for Biko.
Oh,
Okay, it's about right.
Now it's my turn.
Let's see if they can get him.
oh, my turn.
In that one turn.
More work to
Need assistance? I shall lend you strength.
My, okay. So how do I turn the repeat on?
I'm up.
Ready to roll.
Oh, my turn.
Okay, so now it should just play itself for a while.
I'm up.
There's nothing I can't do.
Oops. I guess I can't have it in active window, or it just decides it was a run at 2 frames a second. I'm gonna take my headphones off, so I don't want to keep hearing the game sound while it just auto babbles.
I'm up.
I don't know how much I need to do to be able to beat the next map though. I might have to like push this back to next week and do all this stupid auto grindy stuff off stream. That was just not entertaining to watch at all. It's not entertaining for me to do. Not playing the game. I mean, I haven't been playing the game much at all in the first place, but at least I was getting to see the story. This isn't progressing the story at all.
My turn.
So I might have to experiment off stream with how I can make my characters better. Good enough that the auto battle can take care of that next map, at least. But I'm gonna at least get Lieutenant Meow Meow over 2,000 and see if that changes anything.
My turn.
And I try one more, then I'm gonna try like, the actual real thing on auto again.
I died.
Once that happens. Okay, and this next one should do it. So we'll turn repeat off. And if the AI still loses in the auto battle, then I'll just have to like cut the stream short and experiment on the side with ways to beat that stupid map. Because I do have a bit of a headache today, which is making things worse. I think I mentioned it already. But with my head hurting and not being able to progress, it seems like it's best for me to just like push this till later. So we might not beat it next week either then. It might take until, what would that be? The 22nd? Would be maybe where I'm looking at beating this. I'll beat it before April's up, obviously.
Did you forget something?
Alright. So... turn the enemy
Please
strike
come
back
again.
off. He will save. It may also be that units that are being deployed might not be the best ones. But let's see what happens. He's still I'm Christopher, but it's too big encroachment. Like, I feel like some of them are gonna die just from the encroachment, regardless of what I did. Because they're kind of dumb, they'll just stand there and let themselves get killed. So you're not moving forward. In fact, Jessica moved into the encroachment. Yeah, she's basically suiciding.
Understood. It seems it's my
So that's kind of the problem I'm running into. Is characters will run into the death panels and just let themselves get killed. This map's...
It seems it's mine.
There's no way I'm beating this tonight. Like, I can't have Autobella do it. I can't do it manually.
won't lose.
Well then, shall we begin?
Like, I don't know what the trick is here. But yeah, this is obviously gonna be a game over. I probably shouldn't even let this finish out. But yeah, like everyone just dying to the stupid blue panels that are crouching. Because there's no way to kill all these enemies fast enough that you can advance out of them. You'll just die. Like maybe you're supposed to throw shenanigans, but like, you can't throw past. The thing is, these yellow zones are blocking your entry, so you can't even like throw out of it. And then even if you get to the enemy, they paralyze you so you can't move, so you can't even try to get out of there even if you want to. This is where game over's right here. Who's gonna die this turn? So stupid. I hadn't even came close to the end of the map. You just kinda get trapped here and stuck forever. And I don't know what they intend for you to do. I might have to look that up or something if there's a trick to it. But this one map makes no sense to me. But yeah, I'm not gonna be able to deal with that tonight. I'm just gonna have to cut it short, rest my head, and figure something out before next Tuesday. So we're looking at probably about 2 more weeks before we get this game beaten. At least. But I do thank anyone who stopped by to watch. I'll be back at it next Tuesday, hopefully. And hopefully hopefully I'll have a game plan. So that it doesn't just go awry. At the very least, hopefully I'll be in better, shape and not have a headache so I can think better. Because right now I can't think at all. Let me see if there's anywhere on for me to raid real quick. I'm gonna do a little raid and run. Looks like Diz is playing a different puzzle game tonight. We'll just send him a little raid. And I'll see you all next Tuesday. Slime out.